Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you have all had a wonderful week so far. I know it's crazy storms, at least up where I am. I don't know how you guys are today. It just literally started pouring for us. But let's do a round table of how the week's going. We'll start with Lady Love. How's your week been?
Oh my, I'm first. I'm
Yeah.
I've been this. Suffering with everyone else with allergies.
Not me. I'm sorry.
It's been good. It's definitely been, feels like it's been a long week. But I mean, that is what it is. Just getting through it. Went camping this weekend. That was a very interesting experience.
It looked fun. Also cool.
Yeah. It was good. Friday was fine. Saturday Saturday was fine until Saturday evening when it started to pour.
Oh, that sucks.
I've been through that before. Tent camping.
I was so tempted to pack up my car because I had my car and drive home because it was only like maybe 10 minutes from the house or so. But I was like, no, I will tough it out. So I go, and of course, at this point, my allergies have gone to like full force. I'm just miserable mess.
Oh, no.
And we're only maybe like one of half a dozen campers at where we are on the site. So I'm in the tent, and all of a sudden, I hear Justin going, Bethany, and I'm like, what? So I'm like unzipping a little bit of like the window to be like, what? He's like, I'm taking Loretta's car and I'm going to go find a park ranger. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Apparently, this guy was camping with his two kids and they couldn't wake up their dad. So they started screaming for help. The ladies that were across from them heard them, went over there, and the dad was passed out. Like, they could not wake him up. So they come down to our site because, of course, they see that there are some guys there to be like, we need your help because we don't know what's going on. And so rescue squad shows up, and apparently the dad told the kids that he was drinking his cough syrup.
Of course.
Oh, no.
And Jason found a fifth of whiskey in the fireplace in the fire pit.
Oh my God.
So the guy was taken off to the hospital, which was like maybe 6 miles down the road. I mean, where we were camping was not far from civilization.
Okay.
Right.
So that was very lucky. Obviously, if you want more details, you should. I think Jason talks about it on The Nerds Have Spoken. He'll probably be able to tell a better version of the.
I think that you did just fine.
Yeah.
I'm crazy for a good chunk of it. So he was the one really in like the thick of it all.
Mm-hmm.
It was just one of those I was like, fuck this night.
Yeah,
I was like, I just want to go to sleep. So I just went to sleep. We woke up Sunday morning. Of course, it's still raining. And I'm like, I want to get the fuck home. So we tear down. We come back to the house. Me, Jason, Justin, Loretta, and Darius. I was like, I am showering. So we all shower, and we went out to Anita's for breakfast.
Nice.
I was like, that's it. I was like, I love camping. I really do love camping, but I don't want anything in
the weirdo in me, when you started telling this story in my head, I'm like, oh my God, somebody got murdered. Yay. Oh, those poor kids. Somebody got murdered.
This is not my favorite murder.
It wasn't that far, but because we think the guy actually had a stroke.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. That is pretty dramatic, though.
Yeah. He just drank himself under, like,
oh. The thing is, it's a fifth of whiskey. It's like, I mean, unless, depending on who you are, yeah.
I mean,
or if he was on like medication,
on, what else he was on, or how much
Jason,
else he drank, or whatever.
Hold on, Jason's coming in.
How cheap the whiskey was.
Oh, shut up!
Yeah, which whiskey was it, and should I avoid it? There you go.
I was just telling him about the camping trip with the guy who went to the hospital. Come on and say hi.
Oh, here we go.
Here.
Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, it's getting
The
long.
grizzly
God,
man.
yeah.
The
Mine took like
grizzly
2
man,
hours.
We're just telling them about our camping
Did
story.
she tell about me flipping in the air?
Oh no!
So I was carrying stuff from the SUV, and for some reason at the campsite decided to put a fucking concrete stoop right there, right in front of us.
You know, to where you park your car.
Well, I got stuff in my hand and I didn't see it, and I tripped over it. And I did a full complete flip in the air and landed on a tree root sticking out of the ground.
Oh my God. Where'd it go? Hopefully it didn't go anywhere sensitive.
The tree? Where'd the tree go?
I told Bethany I was like, it was an Evil Dead
I'm
moment.
glad
I thought
you
it was
joined
about
this
Riley.
party.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
The back coming with the great stories. Okay.
Yeah, it's funny because when it happened, she goes, "Dude, I felt the ground shake as soon as you did it."
Oh my God.
Like all I could think of was like the song "I Feel the Earth Move Under My Feet."
She was like not even 5-10 feet away from me. And
Oh no! Like
I literally, when my shoestring got caught on the rebar that was sticking out, and I was carrying all this stuff, and I was trying not to trip. Well, I ended up tripping anyway. And the best part was, she's like, all I saw was you 6 feet in the air do a complete flip right on your back. So
It's kind of impressive, actually.
Yeah.
and I didn't know if I should be like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" or just bust out laughing. So I'm like, sitting there, like debating.
Well, you laugh and then say, "Are you okay?" And if they are, you bust out more.
He always
So-
jokes. He's like, "No."
see, I actually laughed, but I sat there for a second because I was like, "Fuck this tree root sucks."
I was also because he always talks to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, no one could get me on my back." I was like, "Yeah, except for concrete."
or did the tree fuck him?
It was fun.
No, it was I was telling them about the
That was a
guy,
joke.
you know. And
Man, I wish I was there. Crap.
It might
Yeah,
be
we
the
missed out.
marijuana.
We missed out.
It might be the marijuana hitting, but that I'm picturing that like a cartoon, and I just can't stop laughing about it. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're okay, but like, yeah.
Oh yeah, nothing.
Right.
Keep
Like,
him
I'm kind
down.
of upset that there's no video or anything.
Right.
I know.
Like,
I got like all this, like, it looks like I got road rash down the side of my leg.
You got
No.
splinters.
Oh, no.
cool.
But the funny thing was, I said, she's like, "You sure you don't want to go home?" I was like, "Let's finish the weekend out."
Oh,
Yeah.
trust me, I almost went home Saturday night. I almost went home, but I didn't. I stuck it out. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, except for rescue squad showing up.
Hey, for the amusement of others, I'll take a concrete stoop anytime.
But that's pretty much been.
Actually, it really didn't hurt.
Oh, he says as he also describes the road rash he got.
Right,
on
right.
Okay, great.
Like you make us laugh and then feel bad about you. Like mind games,
He's a
bro.
tough
Right,
bastard.
right.
He's a tough bastard.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm
So
surprised. I really am.
that's about my
Adventures.
adventure.
Sounds
So
fun.
what about you, Ams?
Oh, so many things that happened. So we got our tax returns, and it was super good. So yeah, I know. I'm so great. I'm so excited. So I got a few things I wanted to share. Look at this thing. Isn't it cute?
Corgi
I
butt.
absolutely love it. Look.
The Cargy butt.
Squishy booty.
Oh, I
Look
saw
at
this.
this squishy booty.
You gotta make it wiggle back and forth.
I got
Wait,
one.
Jiggle?
I got one for Mike, and it's a pair of tits.
But look at it. Yeah,
It's perfect. It's perfect for a title.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go.
Lovely lady.
Body
Yes.
positivity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
Did
that.
anybody else see boobs at first?
Yeah,
I said I got one for
I did.
Mike, but
Well,
it
it
was
was-
boobs.
Oh, and that's what I thought it was. I was like, oh, it's a dog butt. Oh.
It was either or. It was either going to
I
be
was
a
like,
cute
I
corgi
thought
butt, or it was going to be anime boobs. There was going to be no in between.
Oh, they have an
right? You know?
Elvira one now. I'm about it.
Yo, that's
Your
awesome.
boobs.
My favorite is always when they do it as like the boys' butts.
Oh, I got him a Deadpool one. So I can't
Mhm.
remember if it's Deadpool's ass or if he has tits, but it talks about him touching himself tonight or something. I don't know. I'll send you guys a picture.
Oh, it's Deadpool. Deadpool makes
Love it.
everything better.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I also got a new tablet, and look at this thing. Isn't it nice?
Ooh.
So
yeah,
the
it was.
Samsung?
We all went.
It's a Wacom. So
Oh, okay.
Wacom is like a specific sort of like tablet brand for drawing, and it's super nice. The last one that I had was like, God, I know it was like the 4th model they've ever made, so it was like at least 10 years old. It was so archaic.
Nessa, isn't that what Mike uses?
Yeah, the Wacom.
The Wacom, yeah. I had like the super old fucking one, and it had like the pad
one.
was only
My model.
yeah. The pad was only about like this big, and it had some dead spots.
It's the Post-it note version,
right? Yeah, it
I had
was.
friends in college that had one of those, and
Yeah, so I was like, I need to upgrade. I need to get a new one. So we finally got a new one, and then I'll give you an update on my sweater that I've been doing.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna continue during our podcast tonight because I just can't keep my hands still. I fidget a lot. I swear, I'm not sure if I have ADD, but I think I'm damn close. So
I do, and I be fidgeting all the time.
Oh, yeah.
that's
Here you go.
I'll be like,
Yeah.
hey guys.
Here you go. Yeah, like,
Oh, that looks so good,
Here
dude.
you go. It's coming along.
That's rad. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's my sweater. It's super heavy already. It's going to be a super cozy one. And then, since we're talking about, I guess, body positivity, but this was just on my docket anyway, I decided to try this out and experiment. Can any of you tell what these are?
Is that going to be booby covers?
Again, I only see boobs.
I was going to say ball sacks and boobs. They're alternating. It's
There you
ball
go.
sacks,
Tip
boobs,
it
ball
back a
sacks,
little bit.
boobs.
Tip it back.
There.
There you go.
I can
you
see
tell?
one. Yeah, I see it. I can
You
see
see it?
that one right there.
You see them?
Mhm.
Yeah. I might have to remake it. I don't know. But I'm just trying to mess around with this and make it into a pattern.
Just a suggestion.
Yeah.
The shafts should be just a little bit thicker.
A little bit thicker? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That way it's a little more obvious.
The balls are fine. It's just the shafts. Okay.
Right.
Cool. Thank you.
I mean, unless you're in
Meat
the
and potato
pencil.
ratio.
Mhm.
The shaft should always be thicker. Just
So
saying.
you like girth, not length. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's all about the girth.
And I've also been working. Oh, I forgot to put this in the chat, but you can, someone else can go along with their day. But I also did more design stuff. So, Nessa, how about you? How's your day been? Your week, excuse me.
Yeah, pretty uneventful. Still getting the stupid fucking COVID headaches. So I had to go to the doctor again for that. Gave me a shot of Toradol to help yesterday and muscle relaxer. So I go to a new doctor next week. So hopefully they can just, I don't know, give me something or figure it out or whatever. But I do get my second vaccine in a couple weeks. And I heard some people that are getting those like long hauler symptoms that they're actually clearing up after they get the vaccine. So I'm hoping that's the case. But because of that, the dining room has kind of been moving slowly, painting it and getting stuff done. So not much has happened this week at all, honestly. Kind of boring.
Okay.
What about you, Chan? Sorry, that was a quick one.
I'm fine. I'm just
Nothing wrong with a quickie.
Oh.
I got a brain freeze for a second.
Unfiltered.
I was like, I wasn't ready. Damn it.
That's what he said.
Well, you know what? I wasn't here
You beat
last
me.
week. But we did go down and visit Chan and JD, and I got a new tattoo started. So that was fun. It was cool seeing them and hanging out. I wish we could have stayed longer. I have to make sure we get down again soon, like really soon. So yeah, that was fun. We did that.
It was really fun, and I wish you guys could have stayed longer too. It's always bittersweet whenever like friends leave after a day or two of visiting.
I know. Well, it sucked because we came down Friday after work and then we left Saturday night. But in between that, I got tattooed too. So I was gone like, most of the afternoon on Saturday. So it wasn't enough time.
Yeah, he's gonna like lock us away when we come visit.
I know.
You guys want to see the tattoo?
Yeah.
It might be visible. I don't know. Let me know if you guys
Spin
can see it.
spin around.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, back up just a little bit.
Can you guys see it?
Back up a little bit. There you go.
Oh, no.
You can kind of see it, like the flowers, and then that's a sword in the middle.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then the moon at the top.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see the outline. I like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He did
What,
good.
what flowers are those?
Nightshade.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That just sounds sexy.
I know. Yeah. It's good stuff.
Anything that's murderous is sexy.
Yeah, for real, honestly.
Like a poison ivy vibe right there.
Let's
Yeah.
just get to the point. And I don't even
Yeah.
know what you're referring to, but yes.
With me, it's been a pretty seriously, it's been pretty mellow around here the last couple. Well, I can't even say it's been mellow. I don't even know what's going on. It's been so busy, but I feel mellow at the same time. I think it's because I'm going to the gym now on a I go to the gym now, guys.
Go to the gym, man.
On a regular,
How's your shaker board thing? Are you still doing that every time you go?
That thing is so rad. I'm telling you, I'm about to cut all my nerve medication out, and see how I feel, a day or two, and see if I really feel like I need it. Start weaning myself off of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I just feel better physically. So I'm gonna start weaning myself off of it, see how I feel. It's weird because now I can, I walked through my bedroom and through the bathroom and then back out in my bare feet, and I could actually feel the hardwood floor, feel it, feel the grain in the floor. And
I was gonna ask you how the feet were.
It was so weird because I'm so used to it being numb. It's been 5 years of not being able to feel my left foot and to barely be able to feel my right foot, that my left foot, now that I can feel the grain in the hardwood in my left foot, and I just feel crazy. It's such a mind-blowing thing that I'm so hyped up about it. It's
That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
I just want to I'm so full of energy because I feel so much better. It's kind of wild. And this whole week, everybody's been getting up in the morning and we've been walking the dogs every day. Nice. And it's just I just feel better. I'm full of energy. I'm full of life. I'm ready to go.
And it's that time of year too. It's that time of year, spring, and you start, just moving around more, getting shit done, feeling better.
It's great. I'm so I just feel awesome. Elijah turns 20 on Saturday, and I'm excited about that because I know that it's oh my God, you should feel old right now, but I don't. I'm so excited for my 20-year-old son, my son to turn 20, to start adventures and do his life stuff, and he's going to be working on his bus, and I'm just my kid's about to go to Waynestock in West Virginia. In June, and he's at that age where I'm dude, I want to hear his stories. I'm so excited about this.
You're ready for him to be a full-blown adult, essentially.
It's not, I guess it's just I'm ready to be friends with my kid. You know what I mean?
That's it's a new relationship when they get older.
Yeah. So I'm just excited. I'm just having a great time, and I'm excited about everything. And that's me, and that's where I'm at. Grims, how are you? I'm sorry, I'm retarded right now.
You're not anything right now. You're excited, and that's a great place to be.
You're high on life.
Exactly. In terms of me, it's just been a lot of work. I went to an event yesterday, and I tried some local places. I usually, whenever I go to an event, I try to get something. So this guy, his name is Jerky Rob, and he had beef jerky and stuff. He also had bacon, and so it was bacon, garlic, vodka stuff. I don't know. It was really delicious. And then another place had pickle chips, and they had hot pickles, so that was nice too. It wasn't as hot as the Clausen one, so that was disappointing, but that was good. But outside of that, I've just been working on doing my pin boards. So there's that. So I showed you guys the wedding board, which I put a lot of work in. And then today was my Weasley board. So that was also something I focused a lot this week. So that's been kind of a major thing. I just realized I was going to, during the show, just kind of work on it, but I realized I need to re-screw some stuff back in. So now I have to take everything back off again and fix it after the show. But outside of that, not anything too crazy. I hadn't talked about it much, but unfortunately, my stepdad currently has COVID and has been in the hospital for the past 10 days.
Mm.
So, if you say anything, it's very serious. It keeps going back and forth, good and bad. So, it's been tough on my mom, which she has tested negative, and my grandmother is also tested negative. So, it's been kind of just making sure that they're still kind of okay there, because it would have been really tough if my grandma was kind of left alone for that. But yeah, it's been kind of that drama been going on. But outside of that, it's been going good. Been happy for the most part, not anything super crazy for me. But this week we do have a guest, a new person on our show. So I'm going to hand it over to Mama Cat to give her a moment to introduce herself and tell how her week has been.
Hi. So, my name's Natasha, if you're being formal. Oh, this is the time, right?
Yes.
Nikki, if you're being flirty. And Mistress, if you're trying to be my third. My week, wow, it was really busy. This week, my kids are with their dad, so I try to jam in as much as I possibly can. A ton of shoots this past weekend, which were all fabulous. And had a pre-op appointment because I have surgery in a couple weeks. No big deal, just some endometriosis to get rid of. And an ovary. Got to take an ovary, but no big deal. And I do some preschool photography too, so that's what I've been doing the past, today and tomorrow.
Nice.
And another busy weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then my kids come back, so.
Busy's good.
Yes, yes, very busy.
Busy is good.
So,
thanks for having me here, by the way.
You were going to say probably what I was going to say.
No, I was just going to ask like how long you've been in the photography vein of life. Like how long have you been in that?
Photography, altogether, I started in a portrait studio in 2002 called The Picture People. I was in high school when I started there. And I just kind of grew with the company. When the company closed, well, my studio closed, I decided to start my own business. It was Three Hearts Photography then. I was busy a lot, very busy. I was married at the time, stayed at home with the kids, did all that. I had 4 kids, by the way. I have 4.
Oh, wow.
And then some, life happened. Kind of a shitstorm. Divorce, abusive relationship, freedom.
Hallelujah.
I just started to bring my business back because in those years, my business failed. I let it go, and which was okay. I still did it here and there, but not as much. And I decided to rebrand myself right before COVID hit, like right before. I was like, all right, I'm going to rebrand because I lost my full-time job a couple months before that. And the unemployment that I was taken advantage of from my job getting fired for no reason. Hi, babe. I decided to, take the opportunity that was over. It's time to do something that I love. So I rebranded to Evergreen Photography and COVID. So I wasn't obviously getting any sessions or anything like that. And then when we started opening up a little bit, I was still doing weddings with a friend, but I was like, I need to do something else. And I was like, I also want other women to feel as good as I am because I'm truly living my best life. I feel for once love for myself, and I went through hell to get that love, to find it, and a lot of soul searching and a lot of healing. And I feel absolutely amazing. I still have days, especially right after I shaved my head. Like I had a day.
That's a tough one.
I had a day after I shaved my head. I thought it would be fine, but I had a little bit of a day. But then I came out and I was like, yes, I'm feeling myself. And that's when I was like, I want other women to feel this good. So right before Christmas, this past Christmas, I was like, I'm going to start that group that I keep talking about. And 1,600 women later, I have that fantastic group of women. I hope you guys are all in there. If you're not, we need to get you there. We need
I
to get
think
you
I
there.
requested.
Yes, if
I
I will
yeah.
make sure we are all connected and in there, because it is a
Yeah.
great group of women that just every day I'm hearing another story, and every time I show women their photos that I've taken and they tell me, I appreciate you because you just like, I feel beauty, like I feel like I'm actually beautiful for once, and
Mhm.
you took that, and I was like, that's you. I'm just here pointing the, you know,
Point the
showing my
camera,
thing.
point and
Yeah.
clicking.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's a little bit more to it, like, but these women, they're just, you guys are all so beautiful. All of you. I hope I get to meet you and
Aw.
capture all of your beauty too for you, because it's a really great experience too. Body positivity, 100%.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have to. I do my body positivity affirmations every day, no matter what. And if I start to feel negative, I mean, because you know, we all have that time. You're
Mhm.
just like,
Mhm.
"Ugh." I just got to snap out of it. Snap
Mhm.
out of it. Look at myself in the mirror and say, you know, I'm badass. I'm beautiful. And I'm so worthy.
That's good. That's good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, and kind of remind me of myself because I did the same thing. I quit my my day job back in March, late February, March of 2020, and didn't know the pandemic was going to start. And then the pandemic started, and that's when I started to try to open up my business. So
Yeah.
I totally understand
Yeah,
the
it was
struggles
tough.
with that. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the worst time to try to start a business. So you know, completely.
Yeah. I will say that I do experience some negative body imagery a lot.
We all do, especially
Yeah.
women alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our hormones are out of control.
For
Okay.
real. For
And
real.
past people have made us, we hold on to that
Mhm.
past trauma. They were like, oh, well, you know, people told me that I was fat when I was 10. That was me. My own mother told me that I was fat when I was 10 years old. She said that I looked like I was 7 months pregnant. I
How
was 10.
terrible is that when you're
My
that
mother.
young and you're
Exactly.
feeling like that?
And that affected me until I just got rid of it. Her and everything. Like,
Yeah.
Right. And I'm just going to pause you right there for a second
sorry.
and say that like I've witnessed this happen to a lot of female people in my own family, not just me. Like it's happened, you know, I was built like a toothpick with balloons attached to me when I was like 13. So I would get harassed by my mom's sisters about, and even like some of their older children would say stuff like, I can't believe she looks like that already. Or, you know, like I remember one Christmas, we went out to dinner as a family and my aunt's sitting there drunk and we're all getting ready to leave. And I'm standing beside her chair and she turns and looks up at me and she smacks my cousin and she says, I want a set of those for Christmas. And it just really, like, I know this sounds really strange, but like at a young age, I became embarrassed of physically how I looked. And it had nothing to do with like a weight issue or anything like that. It just had to do with the fact that I was not yet comfortable with being a female person in general. That just really stabbed me in a really bad way, and I carried it, and I still do sometimes, but I've watched those women negatively affect the other people that I was related to. I am related to, but I say was because I don't talk to them anymore.
Yeah. I'm saying past tense. They are past tense people.
Right. And I've watched them negatively affect not just women, but the men in my family in a way that was like, it was really damaging to me to watch it. And I know that it was damaging for those people to experience it. And I just don't understand, even to this day, why everyone is expected to look like some cookie cutter thing. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
I still don't understand that. I never will. I won't understand their opinions of it. And I don't share that opinion of it. I think everyone has a beauty that maybe they don't even see, but it's there.
Yep, it is so there. Your light is shining and I see it.
Yeah.
Let's open it up, break down those walls and heal. And I'm telling you, you're going to look at yourself a whole nother way. That's where it starts. I mean, it really does.
A good way to do that, to start doing that, is it's a thought experiment. I forgot who exactly thought up of this, but it just like stuck out. it stayed with me for quite a bit of, try to imagine, the child version of you, whatever age, 12, 16, whatever, and try to tell them what you told yourself during that age, like you're fat, you're horrible, you're ugly, whatever. Try to tell that little girl that, and you can't. Well, what would you say? And I know me personally, I would say, like, you're beautiful, you're amazing.
That's deep, Ams.
Exactly, and I'm just like,
ooh,
I did that for myself.
Crying.
I'm sorry.
You're getting my eyes moist.
I'm sorry.
You will learn that is her trigger word.
I love that word.
Wait, so somebody loves it, somebody hates it.
Oh, and hates it. It is a trigger. And we have a few people in the chat that hate that word. We use it all.
I say it all the time.
Because
I know it makes people uncomfortable, so I like it.
I think that's the whole point of kind of our show. It's to get people to think and to feel and to enjoy.
Yeah.
You guys are making me laugh tonight.
It's super fun. But I did that for myself, and I think that everyone should try and do that. Like, if you're not going to say that to past you, why are you saying that to yourself now?
Absolutely.
Right.
I think it's easier for us to forget those positive things about us and only look at the negative. Because I know for me, like, I know I'm pretty, I know I'm beautiful. People tell me that all the time, but then I look in the mirror and I see, where I've got a gut, I've got a chin and flabs, and I'm just like, to me, it's like, I know I'm pretty and I know I'm beautiful, but it's like, I can't always see it. Like, I don't feel it, I don't see it.
That's the difficult part.
That reminded me of that one meme where it's like, I'm like, oh, I'm fat. They're like, oh, you're so pretty. Bitch, I didn't say I was ugly. Like, it's not fat, okay?
I just said I'm chunky.
I try to think like,
that's right.
And I try to think,
I'm fine.
I'm not fat. I'm curvy. I have got curves. That is why, I have to wear a bigger size clothing because I got curves. I got tits. I got an ass. I got thighs. I got hips.
You have a body.
Clothes are made to fit you. You're not
to fit.
Oh my god! I saw that.
Listen.
I saw that last night. Oh, it's like
wear whatever you want.
Oh yeah. Well, I got to be careful with at least during the week when I wear.
Well, I know. Like my son might not go anywhere with me. He's like, Mom.
Trust me, I'm not gonna wear whatever I want to wear. Sweats and baggy and t-shirts, and I think like. Where this kind of comes from is I have gone through like ebbs and flows of like when I wear clothes. Like I will go through times where I want to wear shirts that are form-fitting and I want to wear clothes that are form-fitting. And then I go through these phases where I want just baggy. So I'm like, I need a cover. And then I look at those pictures and I go, why? Yeah. Why am I wearing something that's almost 3 sizes too big for me? And it's because people have told me that I need to be in bigger clothes. And it's like, but why? Why did I waste all this money on clothes that just makes me look like
dumpy.
A bag? Dumpy. I mean, for me, comfort, yes. If I'm going to be lounging, oversized sweats, oversized shirts, but going out, I'm like... It made me look bigger.
Show those curves.
Wear that skirt with the slit in it, girl. Come on.
Let your belly out a little bit. It's all right.
I think it was like I was just looking back at photos, and I was like, "What am I wearing? Why am I wearing that?"
Because you're allowing the opinions of what other people think affect what makes you comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's not necessary.
No, and it was just like, what was, why?
So how old do you guys think you were about when you started to be comfortable with yourself, or is it something you still feel like you're
I'm
still
struggling
struggling
in the
on
middle
that.
of it?
I'm still in the
I was-
process.
At one point,
I mean, you're
when I
always
was-
going to be, but to the, where you start to actually feel like you
It
know.
was just last year for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there
when I
was-
finally
there was-
went me first, me important. Like I need to
Mhm.
start respecting myself and caring about myself, because I also came across the realization that my body is a body. It's doing the best it can. It's supporting me. Why should I hate it?
Mhm.
Like it's keeping me alive. Like I just
And
That's
you're getting
right,
too deep
right.
here. Too deep.
I'm
So-
sorry.
You're a deep one, aren't you?
So I want to say that I agree with what Ams is saying, but the problem is every time I hit that point where I'm starting to feel comfortable, something happens physically
Yeah, something brings you back.
that
No, I don't mean just physically either. Like you're comfortable, when you start to feel comfortable with the person that you are, because I feel
Oh,
like
I feel
that's harder.
that needs to happen before
no, no,
the
no, no,
physical
no.
thing.
no, I love who I am.
Yeah.
I
Well,
have
see, I
loved-
think
I
the
have
thing is,
loved
it
to-
starts with that though, and then you can work into the
Yeah.
physical
It
thing.
does.
Like you can't get
That's
to that
it.
physical part without being good with yourself internally.
You
Yeah.
have to love yourself.
Yeah.
Though. Like you have to love in
That's
here
harder.
what's up here.
It is.
What's
It's so
going
hard.
on in here. You have to love that. You have to feel good about it. And I'm not saying that because I'm a great person, because I'm not. I'm a
Yes,
decent
you are.
person. No, I'm a decent person trying to be a good person. And there's a huge difference there, because I'm not going to sit there and be like some overconfident bitch. I need to try every day about
We
that.
all
I have
have
to
our
try.
things,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
We all have our things.
Right. And I have to look at myself and be like, okay, Miss Negativity, quit being a dick bag while you're driving down the road. Calm the fuck down.
Not gonna happen.
Growth.
Right. So it's all about just learning about me, but I love me. I love the fact that I'm learning
Mhm.
about me, and that's the part that feels good. You know what I mean? I don't like my physical person. I have way too many scars I don't feel comfortable with, but in here, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Yeah.
I
Uh-oh.
want to get there.
We'll get her back.
I don't know what that means.
Lady Love dropped
I'm like,
out.
what happened?
Yeah.
We lost Lady Love for a second.
Yes,
Hopefully
sorry.
she'll
She's
be
back.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a lot harder for me, because I've like for the longest time I've worried so much about like how other people view me,
Mhm.
and how I for the longest time I just wanted to be a good person. Just wanted to not do anything wrong, or like I'm a perfectionist, unfortunately, and so
Mhm.
it's just like really hard to like rein it in and go like, okay, some faults are okay, some mistakes are okay. It's just learning how to correct them, and then don't make the same mistakes again. And it's so hard for me, because I have this like this fear of failure that's just so crippling and so much so like debilitating, that it's just so
Yeah.
hard for me to actually accept me for who I am right now,
Right.
and also go, okay, well, here's what I want to improve on, and stuff like that. It's just it's hard for me. I'm still working on that.
So
you
you
got
sound
it. You got
yeah,
it.
you sound
I
a
can
lot
feel
like
that.
me.
You're there. You're
Yeah.
like,
I'm there.
yeah.
Thank you.
Like you're getting there. Like you're getting there. I can feel that energy for you, because you're recognizing like different things about yourself, and you're doing something about it, and you're trying to feel better about loving yourself, and you're just not giving up on yourself.
And
Because
that's
I
important.
had a moment where I gave up on myself before, and I'm sure we all have.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
like when you get to that point where you're like, you know what, like I need to stop doing that, because I'm worthy and I'm there, and I'm just going to work on it. And every day you just get up and try again.
Yeah.
Try again, and start with those. Look at yourself as soon as you get up in the mirror. Look up in the mirror. Yes, look up in the mirror.
You gotta sit down.
Mary Jane
Look
got,
up like
Mary
this.
Jane got her hands around me. Got my tongue. It won't be the first time.
She back.
Sorry, my computer died.
No worries.
Oh, okay, we got it.
That's okay. Welcome back. You're so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at yourself in that mirror. Tell yourself you are beautiful because Ams, you are beautiful. You are.
thank
So you're gonna look at yourself every day and just like, you know what? I'm beautiful. I got this. I ain't gonna let nobody make me feel any less beauty because of their opinion and what society has told them. They are sheep for believing what society is telling them, that they have to be skinny or be fit or have no cellulite or have a perfect face or perfect hair. I mean, that doesn't
Which it's
matter.
not real. It's not real
It's
either. Like all that
not.
stuff we see, it's all filters and apps and edits, and you know, that's not real life. It's
What's the name of the Instagrammer that you shared with us? I forgot her name. I follow her now, but she's like a super beautiful model.
Oh,
and she does like
oh, she does
comparison
it side
shots.
by sides, yeah, where like she'll change her posture and it completely
Mhm.
changes her
Oh,
I
body.
don't, have
Yeah.
my, I don't have my phone on me. Somebody would have to look
Hang
in
on.
the chat.
Yeah, I
Data
follow
for
And there's
her.
that.
also the guy that someone shared that was a TikTok, and he shows like how you can change your body pose, and then you just need to do like this hip turn and put your hand up just a little bit, and you'll look completely different than someone.
Yeah, say Mama Cat knows about that. I'm sure.
I know all about those little tricks, girl.
Yeah, just the right thing and the right angle.
But you know what?
And
That's
not that
all
it's
you
not. Yeah, not that it's not real, because obviously, you know, they're
That's really
pictures.
you.
But right, it's just a different view.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
it's you're seeing yourself from a different side,
Absolutely,
and it's
because you only look at yourself right here.
Yeah.
It's like here up and then do a little turn, and depending on your mirror, because I went through a stage in my life where I was 300 pounds and the only mirror that was on my wall was this much. You didn't see my other part of my body at all. It wasn't until I lost a bunch of weight and became anorexic for a short period of time that I had a full length mirror, because then I became obsessed
Yeah, I was gonna
with
say it went
body
completely
image and being skinny to the point where I wouldn't eat. So like I've been all over. I'm finally at a weight because I have gained some weight back from when I lost, thanks to getting sober. No more pills for me.
There you go.
So, and because that's what I did, I found a medicine that was gonna amp me up, and it was prescribed, and I didn't have to get, you know, cocaine illegally or meth. I could go to the doctor and get a prescription, and I just was like,
and because it's from a doctor, they think it's okay, you know.
And
oh man,
and
we
not
need to
that
have
I
a whole
didn't
different
need
episode
it,
of that.
not that I don't need it, because I do. I do have ADHD, and I do have other things that, like, yes, medicine I guess could help, but honestly, it made me worse. It didn't help my drug addiction, that's for sure.
No, I understand that. Yeah.
And my body image, like when I was the skinniest, I mean, you could see my bones, and I went from 300 pounds to that. And I became so obsessed with the skinny because that's what I thought society was telling me that I had to be, that I had to look in the mirror and I had to see. I still have a thing with my collarbones. Like that's something that I still hold on to, but I used to have to see my hip bones. And when I was 300 pounds, I was always like, oh, to be skinny, to feel skinny, to be like, oh, I'm petite, oh, I'm little, for people to tell me that I was skinny. Like I wanted that so bad. So when I finally got it, I held on to it so much, obsessed over it. I weighed myself every day. I wouldn't eat. I literally would just take pills and maybe eat, like, I would drink my Red Bull. That was coffee, Red Bull, and Adderall. That's what I lived off of, and stress.
That was at high school for me. My senior year as 18, I was like maybe 110 pounds, probably the smallest I've ever been, and that was after almost a summer starving myself. And and I felt like, I mean, and I really actually did look good. Like it looked good for my body, and then I started dating this guy out of high school, and it was doing good. And then one day he looked at me and he's like, for me to continue dating, you need to start going to the gym. And it got in my mind, oh my God, I'm fat. I'm getting fat again. So I started going to the gym. And I got good muscles. Like I actually gained muscles. But that was like the first time anyone actually was like, oh wow, you look so pretty. And then after I broke up with him, I got thinking, I was like, why do I have to go to the gym for someone to consider me pretty?
Because it's female people, we're under the impression that what other people think
But
about us is what is important.
Right. It's never about what makes us happy.
It was my family.
Yeah,
that doesn't matter.
I never realized just how much stress I was like my family put me through. Like I love my parents, but my mom she's a fat shamer.
So is my dad.
He is a fat shamer. And like when I was in high school and even early college, like she would go in my room and look for like my stashes because I would hide treats because I knew, otherwise I wouldn't be able to have them. And she would find them, and I would come home and she'd have them on the table, and she's like, "Explain this."
Yeah.
And
that just makes it worse. It just makes that cycle go around. Worse. Yeah.
And then, like, and so it just got to the point where I had to find even better hiding places. And then finally one day I was like, why am I hiding this? I shouldn't have to hide this. Yeah. But I still kind of do in times. Feel like I have to hide a few things.
And I hide when I eat snacks. I don't tell anybody about it. I hide.
Yeah,
I hide because I grew up with 3 siblings. So if I didn't eat it first, they were going to eat it. So that's why I'll hide.
Also because I have teenagers.
Yeah.
Well, I have teenage boys. So,
I got one.
And I mean, even like in my early 20s, my mom was still on me about my weight. She's like, well, remember when you were 18 and you were this big, you were this size. And then I was in my mid 20s and my sister was getting married, and I went, to get fitted for my bridesmaid's dress. And my mom was just getting on me about how, how big the dress was going to be for me. And one evening I was eating just a small piece of cake, and she was like, you shouldn't be wearing that. If you gain weight before your sister's wedding, they're going to have to, you're not going to be able to fit the dress, and it's already too big. And it just, I mean, it was just like, nasty cycle. And finally I got to a point, honestly it wasn't until I met Jason, and he looked at me, he's like, you've got to stop this.
Yeah,
you have got to stop this. And I finally one day put my foot down with my mom, and I was like, you've got to stop. I was like, do not ever bring up my weight with me ever again.
Good.
That's what you got to do all the time. You keep that attitude every single time that somebody else makes you feel that way. You have that same attitude and bring that out. Just picture how you feel when somebody says that and how you feel right now explaining that, because I know you feel good explaining that and telling that little story. You feel good.
I still have to tell myself that sometimes when I look in the mirror, because I still...
It justifies your feelings, and
how I used to feel. And because my dad is a big guy. He's overweight, and I mean, a lot of it is a lot of issues from growing up and stuff, and the abuse he dealt with growing up. And he's still one of those. He doesn't have not best of a relationship with food, so he does overeat. And I see the way my mom gets on him about it, and I've even told him, like, you've got to stop. This is not good. Like, you've got to stop treating him like this, because you're just reinforcing his mentality with the food. And she just doesn't.
It's a super hard thing. And I know relatively what you're talking about, because it's something that, even though I love myself in here, I don't love myself out here so much. So like that backtracking into that teenage life where you're like, okay, if I weigh this much right now, I'm fine because I've watched my family judge each other all these years. And if I get over this weight, then they're going to judge me too.
I mean, I've gotten to the point, and I don't even know my weight.
I know mine because I obsess over it, and I have for years. I'm 43 years old, and ever since I was like 17, I had weighed somewhere around 125 pounds from the time I was 17 until 2 years ago, except during and directly after my pregnancies. And I would purposefully drop down to that weight. I wanted to see that number on a scale. The number mattered more than anything else to me. than food, than anything. I lived off of coffee and cigarettes for the majority of 20 years of my life because of that, for that reason. And now
so stressful.
Yeah, it is. And I love food. I love to
And
cook.
it's not
I love to
healthy
eat
at all.
It's
like
not.
long term. No.
It's not. And I worked my ass off. I always worked a job that was very physical, so that it was like, it was a constant workout. I was burning calories. Warehouse work, laborious work. I worked construction for years when the kids were little. And then, because I can talk, and then 5 years ago, I get hit by the cars, things, and go through all that. I dropped down below 115 pounds because I lost all muscle mass below the waist. And I come back and I'm sitting in a wheelchair and I start putting on weight. And what do? I obsessively worry instead of my health. And getting healthy. I'm obsessively worried about sitting in a chair all the time and putting weight on around the middle, that I completely adjust my diet to deal with the fact that I'm sitting in a chair all the time and I'm not burning calories like I did. So I'm eating like a bird and I'm not eating hardly anything. And now it's been 5 years, and 2 years ago, I stopped worrying so much about what I'm eating. I quit smoking. I haven't had any alcohol in 3 years. I quit, I don't smoke. I don't drink anymore. So for the last 2 years, I've done nothing but eat. So now I'm up to 152 pounds roughly.
But you look.
Are you happy?
So
You look good.
healthy.
I'm not happy about what's going on in the middle of my body and on the back of my thighs, but you know what? I love food. I love food. So
Me too, girl.
And like for me, I stopped looking at the weight because I was kind of like you, Chan. I would obsess about it, and it was just causing my anxiety to get horrible.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what?
Like you're freaking out on your family because you're like stressed out because you're trying not to eat because you don't want to gain another pound because you're already over your max of pounds that
I
you want.
I don't even know what my weight is. Like I've stepped on a scale at a doctor's, but I don't look at it. So I have no idea what I weigh. But the way I see it is I feel healthy. Healthy.
That's how I'm handling the things at the gym, though. I'm not watching the scale. I'm seeing how I feel. How do I feel? Not what the numbers are.
And
I'm not moving any numbers. I don't care about moving the numbers.
Yeah.
I haven't lost any weight. I've been going to the gym. This is the 3rd week now I've been going to the gym. I haven't dropped a pound.
I've been working out on this exercise bike.
That's because I grilled muffins.
Year. And I've stayed the same weight this whole time.
And but for me, it's like, because I realize with my weight is it's kind of fluctuate. And I'm one of those, I bloat easily.
We're supposed to.
Girl,
We're women.
I eat an
We're
Oreo
supposed
and
to.
I bloat.
I bloat.
It's natural.
Yeah. And I think it's just, I'm kind of that point where now I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to hate my body sometimes. I'm going to hate how I look. But then there are days where I wake up and I look at myself and I go, God damn, I am beautiful.
Yeah.
I do that every day.
And yes.
Yeah, I have those days too. Where you pick and you poke, and other days you wake up and I'm a fucking goddess. Move on.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe if I do like this and like this.
No, you gotta try to accept that.
Oh, yeah. I've got the little turkey.
Sometimes I'll just stand there and shake my ass to feel how far down I can feel a ripple down my leg.
I'm vibrant all the way
I'll
up.
shake my boobs and I'll see my
Dude, I get in that machine that
Yeah, I have a
vibrates.
story about my boobs.
Like I stand on that plate in that machine at Planet Fitness that vibrates, and I turn that thing the whole way up to 4, and it like halfway, like a third of the way through, it increases vibration just because it's supposed to, and then it slows down, and then it increases again, and then it slows down, and I just stand there and laugh my ass off.
And I would be behind you like,
I'm like,
girl,
And you're talking about that, and I'm like, can you sit on this thing?
right?
I'm
Like,
thinking that too. I'm like, wait a minute.
this might be a fun machine.
And like I am learning to embrace and laugh at my bingo arms
I was just about to whip
like, I'm
my
a
wing
chicken.
bats
It doesn't
out.
matter how big or small you are. Everybody's arms do that when you don't flex them. Like you have
That's
bone,
right.
you have skin,
Yeah.
you know, there's stuff in there, and it's called gravity. It's gonna
It's
happen.
there.
Ooh,
My
One thing
skin pouches on my legs, they're there.
yeah.
They're there.
Oh, I got the stretch marks on my boobs, on my
Oh,
stomach.
everywhere.
Well, I still do. That's from
Cellulite.
puberty.
Oh yeah.
Here
I got
down,
cellulite.
here to my toes is cellulite. A bunch of dimples.
Ooh, because that reminds me.
My butt's covered in them.
Somebody referred to it as a hailstorm damage. I'm like, oh my god.
That's funny.
I love that. But one thing I struggle with is like the fupa, the pouch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I remind
Fair.
myself, I'm like, there are 3 sets of organs there. Why am I worried about its size?
I just got a really big appendix.
Yeah, there you go.
It's my spare tire for if I ever break down.
You're all right, girl. No worries.
Yeah, and like it's okay. There's supposed to be stuff there. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
You
fine.
just have extra protection to your bladder. That's how I look at it.
Exactly. And everything else is there. It's your bladder, it's your uterus,
Just
it's your
in case you ever get
intestines.
stabbed by like an icicle or something, you know.
Yeah. Keeps
There's a lot of
everything
stuff
warm.
to go through before it gets to any vital organs.
Exactly.
So what do you guys think
Positive.
about like summer wardrobe? Are there things that you're not comfortable with?
I need
or are
new
there
shorts.
things
Uh-oh.
Wait, what was it?
Let me
I
say
need new
before
shorts.
anyone says anything negative about themselves and what they're going to wear this summer, this is the year to wear the shorts, wear the
Yeah.
tight body skirt, wear the crop top, wear it all, wear the bikini, wear it all. This is the year for every single one of you to do it, and you're going to love yourself. I promise you.
Now, Ams, remember,
Get
would you
in it.
tell your younger you not to wear the shorts?
I would not. I would say wear those shorts.
I
I wouldn't.
orange shorts in 20
No, I just said I need new
Anyway.
shorts. It just feels like I'm suffocating in the ones that I grew out of. So I just need new ones that actually fit me.
I got
Just go to Walmart. Walmart's got a whole new, really good ones, and a whole bunch of different sizes, and they're long enough, and they're high waisted, and they're cheap, and they
I
have
like
all
the high waisted
sizes.
stuff
I
now.
got it.
I'm telling you.
I got a couple pair on Amazon a few years ago, and they're denim and they're like ripped up. They're really cute, but they actually lace up the sides.
Ooh,
So it's not
sexy.
like it's not good for, you know, like
every day.
I don't know, like if you go to church or something. Oh no, I'll wear them every day.
You go to church?
For me,
I don't
I'm
go to church. So whatever.
I don't go to church either. So
But like they're not, because they lace up the sides, you can adjust. So if you're like having a
Oh my God,
bloated
that sounds so
day or
sexy.
if you're, you know, got a real slim day, they're flattering. So I'll send you guys the link, but I got a pair of like white denim and black denim ones, and they're really cute.
Would you wear underwear or like, would you wear like a thong or something?
Yeah, well,
Sometimes I
usually
don't
I'll,
wear
if I'm wearing underwear with it, yeah, usually like the black ones, I'll just wear a black thong because you don't notice because of the laces going up the side.
Ooh.
So they're almost like a canvas-y kind of
Send me a
laces.
link,
So yeah,
please. Oh, that
they're
sounds amazing.
very comfy.
Ooh, I want to feel sexy. Yes, thank you.
I'll wear the skirts, but I'm not wearing the shorts until I'm comfortable with the scars. That's going to
Yeah.
take a little time.
you'll get there. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get
I'm
there.
not a skirt person or a dress person. I'm sorry.
I have
never
a
have
dress
been.
on
Well,
now.
wear whatever. Wear whatever. Like, listen, I got rompers. I bought rompers. I found some rompers at
Ooh.
thrift shops, and I was like, okay, I'm doing it. And I
Yeah.
bought a crop top to wear with high-waisted jeans,
Yep.
and I do it. And when I wear that, I feel like badass. I'm like, yo, I'm wearing a crop top. I've never worn a crop top. And it just shows like hardly any, so it's hardly a crop top. Listen, the fupa, the extra stomach is all tucked into my high-waisted jeans with
Aren't they wonderful?
with really tight panties on to, you know, hide it as much as possible. But, you know, I feel fucking fantastic in it.
That's the important
With my
part.
bald head and everything.
I love
Don't you
that.
rock it, man.
Yeah.
I need to shave mine again. It's too long now, but
Yeah.
I'm doing blue roots tomorrow.
nice.
So I'm gonna
Ooh.
bleach. I'm gonna bleach the virgin hair at the top that grew out. I have maybe an inch or so, and bleach it, dye it blue, and then do the rest in black. touch
Yeah,
it with
I
black.
need to get it. I need a haircut. Jason's like, I'm married to the one guy that doesn't like long hair, and he's like, you need to cut your hair. He's like, it's getting too long.
Wow.
He's like, you need to cut it.
If you put it in curls, you'd have Marilyn Monroe hair.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
I know.
I would.
We're gonna do a Marilyn shoot of you.
Oh,
We gotta do that
Marilyn
low cut
shoot
dress
of you.
too.
Oh,
That
yeah.
barely
Oh
covers
yeah,
your
that would be
boobs.
so cute on you.
Yeah,
Totally.
but he's like, you need to get your hair cut. It's getting too long.
You just need like the big curls to bring
Yeah.
it up.
And then
And,
actually,
like,
I've actually
Pin it.
I've had it done. I don't think I have any pictures, but I've actually had my hair done in like the really big curls, and it really does look good. Because
sure.
my former hairdresser, who is a huge Marilyn Monroe fan, and he always looked at me. He was like, "You make the perfect Marilyn Monroe."
You would.
For
Time to
sure.
do
I have
it.
the idea in my head. It's just super cute. So.
Well, you let me know when you want to do a Marilyn Monroe theme shoot. Of course, we could do other stuff too, but you should totally do a Marilyn.
I will let you know.
That'd be cute.
Yeah, it'd be totally cute.
So have any of you done
right here with me?
Have any of you done professional? I can't talk shoots before.
No.
No.
Well, I have.
Well, yeah.
Have you
Well,
been? I know you've been behind the camera, but have you been in front of the camera?
Yes, I have actually. Yes, and it was nerve-wracking. I had one of my friends come and do it for me, and it was like right after I started Simply Beautiful, because I just wanted to. I can't sit there and be like, "Oh, you should do it, and try to talk women into do it, and yet I was too scared to do it. So I was like, "All right," and I did it, and it was actually. I had just weighed myself, and over Christmas I like gained like an extra like 15 pounds. And I was like I was sitting on that still when she took them. So I really was like not feeling it, and it took me a while. It took me a while to even look at them actually. And when I brought them up, because I went from my lowest weight to over the past like 2 years gaining 40 pounds. So like I had to really adjust, because I was again obsessed with my skinny self, that then I gained weight and I wasn't happy with it at all. I almost didn't do the pictures, but I was like, you know what? I have to show other women that no matter what size I am, I'm going to do this. And then I saw them at first and I wasn't happy. And then I put them together for my boyfriend's Valentine's Day gift, but I still really didn't look at them. I just did a couple put together for the book. And then it was actually just a couple months ago. I looked back at these pictures and I actually edited them, and like I went through them, and I was like 3 pictures in, I was like, oh my God.
You're like, I'm fire.
I'm fucking beautiful. Like, oh my
awesome.
God. Like, as every picture went on, I fell more and more in love with myself in the best way possible. Like, and yes, I was still, but I saw like a different part of me. And the first thing I saw was happiness, like true happiness for the first time in my life. Literally happy. And I used to say I was happy like years ago. I'd be like, yeah, I'm happy.
Well, and sometimes you think you are too, because you don't know. Yeah.
True happiness. And that's what I saw first. And I was like, you know what? This weight gain isn't so bad. I actually look really fucking good. And like, I don't know. And just every day has just, since then, I've been like just making sure that I tell myself my positive affirmations, and just, that's it. And buying new clothes, getting rid of my skinny clothes, and getting clothes that are more my personality. Because over my time of healing, I've became this person who I was always meant to be.
That's
like,
exactly, I went through
like
the
I've
same
always
thing.
been meant to be this, like this all like raw, natural, unfiltered person who just wants peace, love, and happiness for everybody. I'm not the same person I was even 3 years ago. Everything has changed about me, including my wardrobe. So why am I holding on to these clothes when I was a size like 5? Like why am I keeping these clothes? I don't need these. They're not even my look. Like I don't even like it. Why am I holding on to it? So like purging my old clothes and going to find new clothes that not only fit me and being comfortable that I'm buying a size 12, okay, pants and not a size 6.
Yes, thank you.
And I don't look at so much anymore either. Like, where can I wear this? It's I want to wear this. I'm gonna get it. You know, and you'll wear it. Like it's,
and that's what I did today. I did a little shopping today, and I feel so fantastic.
Yay!
So like I feel like that's all you need to help you get through that little boost, especially if you gained a little weight. Go to the store, get rid of those skinny clothes that you had. You're not going to wear them anyway. The styles are old, they're outdated. Go get something new. Go get something that fits you, that's comfortable, that you like.
And go to the thrift shops. You don't need all that cookie cutter bullshit that you find in the store. No. Thrift shops are amazing.
And I went to Ross today. Okay, ladies. Ross has got some cute stuff, and I got some. I'll be posting those outfits in my group, by the way, like because I'm been feeling myself. So I will be posting it in my group because I put a new outfit. I play that song for my event.
I love it.
I needed a new outfit to wear when I shoot weddings because like I gained weight and my normal dress pants didn't fit me, and I didn't like them anyway. They make me uncomfortable. They put me in a bad mood because they sit funny here and they sit funny there, and
you're always fidgeting. Yeah, you're fidgeting with them and thinking about them.
And photographer, that gets in the way of me being like showing my true talent. So I need to be comfortable. So I went and I bought size large pants, not a small or a medium. And I bought a size 12 pair of jeans. I put them on and I felt fantastic. For the first time, I can say that I love myself. I love my body. And it started with just healing, loving who I am personally, accepting my faults and fixing them, working on the things that I know are toxic and releasing that to show more of my light. Positive affirmations.
Would you say that finding forgiveness is a big part of healing through some of that?
Yes.
Me too.
Yep. There were people that I felt like I owed a forgiveness that I needed to forgive them, and actually forget it, because I know that you say like forgive and forget, but if you don't ever forget something, I'm not saying you have to like pretend it didn't happen, but once you heal from something, it didn't happen because now you're healed. There's no reason.
And you're changing how you're making that situation make you feel. Yeah. And that's what the whole thing is, like how you let other people make you feel, because in the end, like you have control over that. Nobody else can tell you you're fat and then you be sad about it because you're sad about it because you're listening to them. You're believing what they're telling you and you're not,
they're going to keep telling you that.
Right. Yeah. So you change. It's not that you forget. It's just that you change your feelings about their actions, I guess you could say.
But they don't matter.
Right.
Their words don't matter.
And like for me, I've distanced myself. Like,
yes,
I've got aunts. I mean, I love them, but they don't make me feel good. When I'm around them, I don't always feel good. And so I made the decision a lot of times when there's a family gathering, I don't attend.
I've cut so many people out of my life in the last 5 years, and I feel so damn good about it. I don't feel bad about it at all.
I even cut my own family, my own parents.
Yep.
And like, my family, they're getting together for Memorial Day, and I looked at Jason and I was like, I don't want to go. And he's like, I don't want to go either. And we're like,
well, come to my house. Come to my house. I'm having fun.
We're actually
my family.
We were thinking of coming up to see Chan and JD for Memorial Day.
There you go.
It's PA.
Yay.
Let's do it.
So,
I'm having a party. Come on up.
We just need to talk and figure that out, because I'd rather be around people I want to be around and not because
People that get you, they don't judge you. They love you for who you are.
Yeah,
No,
and
I just want to hug you. That's all.
I love you too. Oh God,
Oh, I want to hug you now
I want to hug you too.
And I'm not a hugger, but I feel huggy vibes. Lady love.
I'm a hugger.
I was kidding. I mean, you saw my husband. He's the big teddy bear. He looks tough and gruff, but he's such a teddy bear.
Yeah.
So can I bring something up? Kind of. I mean, it's within topic, but I don't want anybody to like get enraged though, because I know how I feel about this. Fucking pant sizes.
Oh God.
Or
See?
just the fashion industry in general with their fucking sizing, and
it's
it doesn't make
insane.
sense.
It doesn't.
I just today gave away a pair of 12 jeans, and they were from American Eagle. I've had them for I don't know how many years, and they're like, I'll put them on in the first 5 minutes, they fit, and then they stretch a little bit and forget it. Like they're too big for me. But I do have another pair from there that are now they're different cuts. One's boyfriend, and the other one I have is skinny, and the skinny I have are size 8, and I have room in them yet. It's just it's crazy to me. Like why don't we use inches or measurements like every other fucking country instead
or
of
like
these
men's
stupid numbers?
clothing? Like men's clothing does that. Like why
do like
only
a
women's
waist,
clothing?
a hip, and a length deal?
Yeah,
I think that would
you
work
can
out
literally
fine.
buy a pair of skinny jeans from, like, say, I'm just saying American Eagle
I love
in
that place, by the way.
2020, and then buy another pair in 2021 in the same size,
completely
and they are
different.
not the same size.
I hate
It's
it.
insane.
I absolutely hate it. It's just, I think it's only with like women's clothing. They feel the need to reinvent themselves all the time, and I don't know, like maybe some insidious bastard is trying to like just go like, oh, we need to alter these sizes so women
Well,
can feel
I was
horrible about
watching
themselves.
one YouTuber, and she did an experiment where she went to like 5 different stores, and she knew her size, and she picked a pair of jeans and went and tried them on,
And her size.
every one of them fit differently.
Absolutely.
And honestly, the ones that fit the best were the most expensive.
That's the other crock of
It's
shit right
it
there.
makes no sense. And like she would take one style from a store and another style from that same store in her size and put them together, and you could see a difference.
So
I have pairs like that, same size, just a different color. Like I have a pair of regular jeans in one size, and then it's just like a different color, but they're the exact same jeans, just in a different like shade, and they don't fit at all. But the other ones will have like a little room.
And then even small, medium, large, like don't get me fucking started. Like they'll ask,
Listen, I'm
what
all
size are
sizes.
you? We're ordering this.
All.
Fuck if I know.
All.
I wear
Select
them
all. Surprise me. Surprise me. I'm sure it'll fit.
And the one size fits all. Fuck you.
Right. That's a big fuck you.
This is one of the big reasons why young girls have such body issues. It's because they're based on a number.
Yeah.
And it's like if that number doesn't fit you and you have to go up.
And whether that's in the number in your pants, whether that's the number on the scale, or the number of fucking followers, like it's all a numbers game anymore. It's insane.
Sad. It really is.
Yeah.
Like I went and bought a new pair of jeans and I had to buy a pair of 16s, but they fit. Like I felt comfortable. I felt good wearing them, and I was like, you know what?
Wear them. Who cares about that size?
Because
rip the tag out, throw it away, and
rip
move on
the
with your
tag
day.
out.
Yeah, who cares?
Here's the big
Pretend
thing.
they are an 8 girl.
They're skinny
Amy-
and they've got some rips on them, and I'm like, they look really cute. And I'm like, I never.
Skinny jeans, you always got to get a size or 2 bigger anyway. Don't worry about it. That's what I tell myself anyway.
So Amy and I had this conversation a couple of weeks ago when we first started going to the gym, and it was probably like the second day we went to the gym, and we're feeling all pumped. We're like, we go to the gym now. We're cool.
We're fit.
Let's get a smoothie and go walk
can
around
eat that
Target in our
pizza.
skinny pants. That's right. That's right. So we're having this conversation as we're leaving Target after we got the smoothies after the gym, right? So we're leaving, and it's one of those situations where she's like, I think the biggest issue is we need to stop trying to dress like we're 17.
Yes.
It's time.
I said this today.
Yeah, like
I said that today.
It's time to dress like a woman.
Yes.
It's time to stop worrying about whether or not you're that size.
Yep.
And to start looking like you feel good about yourself, you know.
See, but for me, that's more like when you say dress like a woman, I think, I don't know, it just makes me feel of like a pantsuit or, you know what I mean? Where
No.
dressing like a teenager, like
What-
my comfy is a pair of yoga pants and a cutoff t-shirt, like,
Yeah.
Right.
like, and that's, but I feel like that would be looked at like a 17-year-old's attire.
No. I think what I mean, and I think where she's coming from also is like that place where you're trying to fit into a size
Trying to
0.
get approval.
You're trying to fit into a size 2.
Yeah.
You're trying to fit into a size 4. Like you don't have any hips, like you don't have an ass now, like you didn't have children, like
Well,
your body hasn't
Thank you.
changed.
We
You
need to
take yourself back
dressing
to when
to-
you
Yeah.
were a
we need
teenager.
to
Right.
stop dressing to get approval from other people.
Yes. No, we don't need anyone's approval.
I mean, honestly, work wise, you don't
That's
really
different.
retire,
That's different. Those are rules. That's not approval. That's a rule. That's a regulation. That's like for
I may have been
HR
written up a few
purposes.
times.
Well, I have to.
You
have
can
to
break
be
those
very-
every once in a while. Like I know you, Nessa, with those boobies. You'd be probably showing them all the time. They look great. I see them, girl.
I mean, how can you not see them?
Jan likes when I make them bounce.
I do.
Let me see.
I like it when they
What?
all make them bounce. When
What?
everybody
Oh,
on
yeah.
here is like,
Do we just all? Is this part of the thing? Because I'm only wearing a bodysuit, and I don't have an actual bra.
Oh my
on,
god, why
Yeah.
you can do that?
yeah.
I can't.
I was like, wait, nobody is responding. I'm done.
No, do it again. Do it one more time.
He's just up
Oh
there.
my god.
Yes, is it because it's the muscles under the implants, right?
Now my muscles are over.
Oh,
the
over.
implant.
Okay.
Nice.
What? I
You
don't
could
know
make a
how
lot
you
of
do
money off
that.
of that.
So cool. What? I can't do that. I'm like, I try to think about
You can
doing
do
it.
it
I'm
with
like, how?
You can do it with your butt cheeks too, or you isolate them. You can squeeze one cheek at a time and make them go.
Well, girl,
That
I can
do,
make my
but
butt
I don't
cheeks
know about my
bounce.
boobs.
This is what I have in my boobies right now.
Oh,
He's like,
Puppy.
I have crystals in my boobs right now.
oh, she's
I have them
vibing.
I have.
They helped me so much today.
I might
For
have some
real.
crumbs in mine.
is it drugs?
You have crumbs in yours?
Drugs?
Crumbs. I may have some leftover dinner.
Well, I've had that also.
I feel like you just been whisper down the alley. Bugs,
Yeah.
crumbs,
Bugs,
drugs.
crumbs.
Leftover
Rocks.
dinner now and then.
Sticks.
That's awesome.
Haven't you stuffed in your boobs? Here you go. There's a better
Like,
question.
you know, so there could be some leftover snack for later. I
Yeah.
have money, my phone.
Not gonna lie, I woke up with chip crumbs in there one morning. Like, oh crap, that midnight snack.
Yeah.
And then you still eat it too. Like,
I was in the movie theater after having popcorn, and I literally am like shaking my
you
butt
like
my
pull
bra.
out the bra and then you just
Swallow it.
shake like that. And it's like, okay. And then you just hear
And she was like,
on the
"What are you
floor.
doing?" And I'm like, "I'm getting the popcorn out of my boobs." I was like,
Meanwhile,
"You
he's underneath, like, ah.
Oh,
So do you
Everybody's
guys
taking in
do you
me.
guys
Here
do
you
the dress pocket dance? Where you stick your hands in your pockets
Yes.
and
If I
wear
switch around
dresses?
and show
Yeah.
them off. And
All the time. All the time.
I don't
I should
actually I
play
don't
in
even
front
know
of
if
the mirror.
this one doesn't have pockets. But I
I
feel
go-
like
I
it's
go
good
to-
because if they all had it, then it wouldn't be as exciting, you know.
Well,
I go to
and that was-
Target and I do the pockets in the dress dance where I'm like, look, this dress has pockets. And I'm shaking around.
Well,
But I
it was
don't-
like
I don't.
the one guy on TikTok that I shared, and he was like talking about like everything with women. He's like, now can't always guarantee pockets because that pockets and dress dance is super cute, and we can't we have to be able to enjoy it. If every dress has pockets, we lose the thrill of the
Yeah, the
this
majesty
dress
is
has
gone.
pockets dance. It's like such a fucking cute dance.
I did the happy food
Oh.
dance today.
Oh,
That
and-
was nice.
No, I did the happy food dance because we ordered dinner and Jason was like, I really want ice cream. And yet, granted, we've got a place just right up the street where we could go get ice cream, but so we're on like Grubhub and he finds this place, a local place that they make their own ice cream and desserts, and they deliver. Like, we could get this through Grubhub. So we got ice cream, and it came, and I opened mine up, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, baby.
I definitely was dancing around when I came home with all my new clothes. I definitely did a little runway fashion show for my boyfriend here.
I was gonna say Mike loves when I do that too.
Doing a little twerk, you know, the whole thing.
He gets excited. He's like, "Ooh, fashion show tonight."
I do that sometimes. Like, I got some new underwear once, and I showed it off to Jason. He was like, "Ooh, it's just looking real nicely." Like, that's one pair of underwear he loves because they're kind of cheeky. So, like, if when I'm wearing them, I'll be like laying in bed on my stomach, and he'll be like, "Ooh." He loves to watch. Yeah, he does the whole. He likes to watch my butt shake.
Who doesn't? Like, oh my god,
I like
is the best.
Shake, so.
He loves coming up to, like, if I'm like walking up the stairs in front of him, he's always like,
And like a little butt jiggle.
And if you didn't, you'd have to holler at him for not, because I personally love when Pawpaw grabs my ass, like, all the time.
And when they do it all the time, and then they walk by that one time and they don't grab your ass,
and they don't,
and you look and you like end up backing up into them accidentally, like you missed something.
That was rude.
Yeah,
stick it out, like
or like we'll be trying,
like I'm just reaching for
like a cat.
Stop, you know, the cat sudden stop. On the boob, grabbing the boobs, and you're like,
yeah.
I'm so that cat and heat all the time. You didn't touch my butt? Okay. And he's sitting over here. He knows.
Yeah. He's sitting there going, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he do. He does that.
Every guy watching is just like, yeah.
So with the whole body positivity thing, how do you guys feel about underwear? Like, I feel like if you
hate underwear,
if you have sexy stuff on underneath, like when you wear it, you know, you don't always have to wear underwear, but I don't know, it just makes me feel better, like versus wearing a pair of quote unquote like period panties or something like that. So how do you guys feel about that? Do you care? Does that like change how you? I mean, for those that wear it, anyway.
I feel sexier when I don't wear any. Like,
yes, like
I have nothing on.
but I actually, it's great that you mentioned that, because this I just had a client. I just posted her picture. Well, no, I didn't post her pictures yet, so they're coming. She was here and she's like, yeah, I wear lingerie all the time. And I was like, you do? She's like, yeah, I work all the time. Like, every day I wear lingerie underneath my clothes. She goes, I do a lot of public speaking. So when I'm in front of people, it makes me feel super empowered and like superior.
Yep.
When I have lingerie underneath my work attire. And I was like, yo, that's badass.
I can see that.
Like, that is badass. And I might start doing that. Like, that's great that you brought that up, because I just thought that was so awesome of her. Like, I just thought that was wonderful. And her session, by the way, she seriously brought like 20 pieces of lingerie. I've never seen so much lingerie in one spot. She brought it all, like, my whole living room was covered in her lingerie.
I always wanted to try to wear like garter belts, like a lot. Like, you know, the
I got too much skin fat, but
well, I don't like the thigh highs that have like the stay up sticky shit in them.
Yeah.
So I always cut that off anyway, or I cut my own. But I've always wanted to just wear garter belts regular.
Do it.
I found these really cute pair of
every time you wear a dress, wear a garter belt.
It's they're like a comic book or Batman printed boy shorts with built-in yellow garter straps.
What?
I swear to God, I'm right by my underwear. Do you want me to grab them?
Okay, so we need to do a photo shoot.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Like,
hello. Grims, I saw in the chat you said something about wearing corsets. Mm-hmm. Do you wear them a lot? Did you wear them a lot?
I used to wear them a lot, just around for fun. Back mostly when I was in college, when I was in my anime group, I would like to dress up more back then. But I had, I think I talked about it in the past. One of the conventions I had joined working for a corset booth just for fun.
Mhm.
It gives like a discount or whatnot. But it was just kind of fun putting people into corsets. So you measuring them up, putting them in, seeing how their posture would change and how they would feel about themselves looking in the mirror. Even putting guys in, because guys want to be dicks and they want to come over and say, "Oh, I gotta wear a man corsets." Like, yeah, they
But
actually
they
have
look
men.
so good though.
Well, the owner, it was a husband and wife duo, and the one that had hired us was the husband, and he would be wearing the corset. He would like had the more old Victorian style look. He would have the top hat and the
Nice.
beard and mustache and all that stuff. So it was like he would walk over, it's like, yeah, look at this man's corset. It's like an underbust style corset would be the similar look for it. But it'd be like, yeah, and it's like you can actually wear the women's ones too if you really wanted to. And it'll be like all the time that we would just be putting on people, and it just kind of just be interesting, just the way that they would just hold themselves and look at themselves. And it really is, especially just enough to just give a waist. That makes a difference. You see that difference pushing the fat in a different direction where it helps you look a different way.
It makes your boobs go like up to here.
Yeah.
It also makes your back fat go up there too.
Yeah. It does all that kind of stuff. So of course you're not really supposed to do it super, super tight. But if you really wanted to wear one, you should have one custom made to your dimensions.
Yeah.
So that it does actually fit and put everything, so you don't have the back titties popping up, which is what it is. It's like, your back titties.
I got black back cleavage.
You guys want to see? They're cute.
Yeah. Yeah, like where did you get these? I need to know where you got these.
I'm gonna have to look at. I think I got them on Etsy.
Super cute.
Okay,
and then
I'm gonna have to look. Those are super cute.
I'll look through my like purchase receipts.
Okay.
On my different accounts and see where I got them.
I would like to find those, because I mean that's like a garter. I could
get
like a garter belt, but
that'll make you like.
I'll feel good.
Yeah. I feel like cute and sassy, not
So I used to put like fishnets or lace tights, not the like regular tights, regular fishnets, not thigh highs, underneath my jeans. I'd wear like super holy shit, and then I'd put those underneath, and that always made me feel wicked sexy.
I just wore a maxi dress the other day, and it had a double slit in it of both legs, and then I rocked it with fishnets, and I hiked the fishnets up higher than the skirt, and I had a crop top on so you could see it all. I'm like,
yes, I love that.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, I love fishnets.
I'm just getting ideas.
I don't own a pair. I don't have any.
I have like 20.
I have a bunch too.
Love them.
Yeah, I have like white lace.
I think I'm gonna have to get me a pair of fishnets. I have like thigh highs, but I don't like the way that they rub into my thighs. So,
I have a pair of fishnets where they don't have like a seam at the top. It looks like they were just cut off, and then you just use the garter and hook into any one of the holes. It's not you have.
Ooh.
And those are nice because they don't cut into you at all.
Yeah, I have
that'd
some
be
friends
nice.
that would prefer that, because they be wearing these thigh highs, and every single time they complain about them. I'm like, you didn't try them on before you came here. And you always got to go up a size. Don't worry about what the size says. Buy the queen ones.
I was gonna say queen is good. You
buy the queen size anyway. I don't care if you got smaller legs. Listen, you're not walking around in them. They're gonna dig even on the skinny legs.
I like to buy like actual tights, fishnets, or like lace tights or whatever that have the decoration on them, and then I'll just cut them off. Like I'll just cut them into shorts, and then have thigh highs out of them too.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't fall down.
They'll roll instead, and it looks really old school Victorian-ish instead.
Yeah.
Like grunge Victorian.
Yeah. And then if you have like if you have garters, it's easier to put them on. You don't have to worry about them pinching your legs and all that other kind of shit. Cause I hate that sticky crap at the top.
Yeah.
And like all that.
And then they roll. Yeah. They roll and anyway, it's so terrible.
Yeah. But Amazon has been like a great place for me to find tights, lace tights, all kinds of shit.
Well, I have a bunch that are the lace and the fishnet, and they're the all-in-one with the garter. Do you have those?
Oh, nice. I
Because
think I
there's
might have
a
one pair
lot of those where they have
those.
real pretty designs on them, and it's all one piece, but it's a garter.
Yeah.
Put the stuff around your house too. Just be
That's a good
chilling around
idea.
your house. Just put some
Yeah.
sexy stuff on.
We can't
not
do
sure
that
how
when
the-
Dad's here. That's what we call my son now. We're like, Dad's home. We have to wear our pants.
Yeah, don't want to
When my
traumatize
kids go back to when my kids are at their dad's, I have my tits out. So
Yeah.
my tits are. I'm surprised my tits aren't out now. It's about that time of day.
Yeah.
Past my bedtime. Like you guys got me late. You guys got me up late. 10 o'clock.
That's funny.
Hmm.
Tits out. I always say tits up. Like,
Oh
I
no,
mean,
mine are definitely down. They're out.
mine are too,
down.
but
like way
tits
down.
up, girl.
Arm up.
yeah.
Well, yeah. If it wasn't for the bra, they'd
Yeah.
be sagging.
It's
My
like
nipples definitely touch my fupa.
if you lean up, mine do.
You
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
do you guys like to when you don't have a bra and you lean down and you like
All the
shake
time.
them and you see
All
them?
the
Just, I love
Like
doing
udders.
Oh, that's not an
And I
attractive
already
angle.
knew what you were
I'm sorry,
talking
no.
all the
Like a
that.
grip.
Like feeling them swaying back and forth. I'm like, so this is what a cow feels like when they're udders.
I like to
Well-
look at myself in the mirror when I do it too. I
what
like to make
is-
eye contact with myself in the mirror.
like,
I like to make it as weird as possible.
this? You see
yes. Like,
Well, one of the things, and I had thought about, I was going to bring it up in the chat one time, but I'll just bring it on the show because that's the matter. That happened this past year is that, yeah, my boobs are bigger, but they definitely started sagging more. And it was like one of the days, like I could feel like the inner of my boob touching another part of my skin. I was like, oh, okay, that started now. And I was all like, it is what it is, like it is, but it's just like, oh.
Now
we're
it's
there
time to
now.
start. Now it's
Now
time to
we're
start
there.
testing
Yeah.
what your boobs can hold up. Can you hold up a pencil? Can you
Oh, here
hold
we
up
go. With
God,
the,
yeah,
no, it's the
the
laundry
laundry
basket
basket
filled with
thing.
The
shit.
laundry basket.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I said. It could put, yeah, I got to get a laundry basket and try putting it underneath.
Well,
Just putting stuff in there.
well, my big issue is the size difference for me. The one, yes, maybe. The other one, maybe not.
Oh yeah, they're not even. Like
Nope.
why?
no, like there's no
Well,
No
no,
two boobs are alike.
mine's a medical reason.
Oh,
why
okay.
mine aren't even. This
no.
one,
Right.
the left one is a fake. This is a
Oh,
real.
okay,
The right one's
okay.
a real.
Okay. So you do got loppy.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Oh
all
yeah,
right.
it's definitely.
My
even
one
though-
friend, she has a little boob and a big boob. And I always tell him, like, I like the little one better.
I love it.
Listen, I like your little boob better.
Oh, yeah. My right one's my big one. My left one's my little one.
Oh,
Just put two bras together. Don't wear a bra. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let them out.
yeah, screw it.
I guarantee my husband would love it if I didn't wear a bra.
I will like it
will
when you go out in
say-
public, though.
I will say putting on like 25 pounds is like the boobs are a bonus. Like I've always complained like, oh, I'm built like a man. I don't have any curves. And it's like, well, if you'd stop worrying about the fuck the scale said,
Yeah.
maybe
You'll have
you'd
all the
actually feel
curves.
good about having a little jiggle in your
Boobs and
wiggle. You
booty.
fucking
That's what
retard.
that definitely happened for me. Just gaining the weight, it definitely made things completely different because dresses don't even fit the same. That's it. Not just like size
I
wise.
blamed this on was
Yeah.
beer and
Yeah.
birth control at one point. Beer and birth control.
I love that combination.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a backcountry song.
Can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
Well, don't drink much of the beer anymore, and I'm not on birth control, so now it's all just food.
Yeah.
Mine's all food too.
Well, anywho, we're at that time. If anyone has anything to add before we wrap up.
I mean, I think we've pretty much covered a lot of body positivity stuff.
Yeah.
If I can talk tonight.
I can make it sappy. I could add something. You want me to do it?
Sure,
So
sure.
here we go.
I was gonna try to add in before with our conversation about clothes and whatnot, but one thing that it's really helped me to sort of step forward in positivity and recognizing myself is that stop comparing yourself to the past you.
Yep.
It's not fair. compare yourself to who you are now. Because where you were before, because with me, I keep on comparing myself to my high school stuff. I'm like, why? I was going through puberty. I was still growing, period. Like, that's not fair to me. So why am I comparing myself?
You weren't even who you are now.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
you're still a child. Like,
Right.
your brain wasn't even done.
Yet.
Like, you weren't done cooking yet, okay? Like,
Still not done.
you were
Talking
still,
about-
like, learning. Like, brain cells were still, like, right?
So,
doesn't that stop at, like, 25 or something?
Anyone else listening, or even you guys, like, just remember, if you're going through your old clothes and you're like, oh, this doesn't fit anymore. Oh, I feel fat. That was past you. Right. They're not here. They're gone. They're done. You worry about you now. Compare yourself to you.
Yes, AMs.
And I just want to add one thing to what you're saying, and that's like, any future women that are coming up in this world, don't forget to remind them how beautiful they are every day, because it's going to change all of this.
Break the cycle.
Yeah, always about supporting. And I hate when you just see the other girls tearing each other apart. Like, it doesn't have to be like that, and especially when it's and I'm talking about when it comes down to them doing it over appearance, just straight appearance, nothing else. Has nothing to do with personality, interests, likes, dislikes, anything. It's just goes by looks, and they just tear each other apart. And like, why? Like, you're supposed to be on our side. Like,
right, yeah.
So yes.
Well, for me, and it's the older generation that's tearing down the younger generation. It's like,
jealousy.
I see it everywhere, honestly.
I feel like as long as there are people out here trying to be positive to each other, women who are supporting each other, women who are supporting younger girls, and everybody's kind of like, our daughters are coming up better, it doesn't matter what everyone else is doing, just like their opinion. Yeah, their opinions don't matter.
And don't let them make you feel any way that you don't want to feel, because in the end, that's you're the one that decides that, not them.
That's why we have this group. We're all positive. We all keep each
Don't
other.
forget your positive affirmations every day. Self-love affirmations.
All your titties look amazing.
Yes.
Thanks. I didn't even get them out, but thanks. I really did thought you were. I was like, okay, thanks. What else do you want to see?
The total package.
We said it.
and that ends that.
There you go.
You guys are awesome. Thank you for having me. This was really great.
We're still gonna wrap up, so don't go away yet.
Okay.
Don't go away, please.
And don't leave. Don't leave even when we're done, because
just wait.
Yeah, just wait.
Talk after.
Ooh, she's like,
Secret. The audience can't know this. This week's shout out is actually Am's. I want to share her photo of our.
I love that. It's still a work in progress, but I'm working on that. When we were talking about the octopus just tearing off their dicks and throwing them at their mates. So just go fuck yourself. So I'm working on that. It's almost done, but I wanted to share that. So here you go. That's what's working on this week.
Definitely there. So merch to come soon for us. I mean, it's really going through. I kind of like Nessa's what was it? Hailstorm damage one. I think you could really come up with something with that. I like that analogy for, the cottage cheese legs. I think hailstorm damage is definitely a nice way to thinking of that. So it's like the struggles of what you take and, how it is. It reflects on you.
I'm imagining a butt.
I was going to say the trunk. You got to go after the trunk.
I'm imagining a butt too. Wow.
Always about the butt and the boobs.
Exactly.
Why not, man? Butts are amazing. Oh, I love butts.
I love me a nice butt.
Speaking of that in particular, I'll just pop this in before this.
Are you going to compliment my butt? Thank you.
Well, I was going to pull up the girl. The one, because she has
see?
So that's the model, the Georgie Clark, where she kind of talks about photos. And how posing kind of makes that difference, that it's, everyone's going to have whatever quote unquote imperfections to your body, but don't let that be kind of an illusion or get you down type thing. So everybody is something else. Yes. And so it doesn't matter. Like here's another one. I feel like she's kind of sitting a little more purposely to make it worse, but I know some of it is actual natural, like the stuff that's on her legs and things of that.
And
nature.
moving the bottoms and tucking skin and fat underneath you while you're sitting and all
and
of that.
This one she's angled more towards the camera. This one she's angled away from the camera to stretch the skin, so it's all like that type of stuff. But I want to share those two things.
I want that confidence.
You're almost there. You got it. Don't forget your positive affirmations and wear something kinky under your clothes.
There you go.
Apparently that helps.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it.
Good.
So around robins.
So hello. So I do stuff like that, like the go fuck yourself octopus. There you go. So graphic designer, freelancer. Are you gonna do the mustache? You gotta do the mustache, Jan.
No.
There you go. Good job.
I don't even know where I'm looking or what I'm doing. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, that's
top right.
That is now.
Yeah, there you go. But graphic designer, freelancer. You can contact me whenever you want. I got a shop, Patreon, Instagram. Follow me. Share the love. If you want commissions, let me know. That's it. That's it for me.
Nerds Have Spoken podcast. They upload every Thursday. If you want a better explanation of this camping trip, check it out. Jason probably tells about a story, but I think is it this Saturday or next Saturday? They might be doing a live.
Is that what we're doing? I didn't know.
I'm not getting distracted because I want to see her boobs.
Well, damn.
Okay. Self gravy on Facebook and Instagram. You can email us if you have any questions. But we do a show every other Wednesday on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. This past Wednesday was a show. You can learn how to do some fun things. Join us.
Yeah. I'm crying laughing.
Oh, okay. Am I supposed to say something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So check it out. Also, Simply Beautiful. Wait, I don't know.
There you go.
Simply Beautiful with Evergreen Photography. Find my private group on Facebook. You can like here. I don't know what else to say. I'm new.
You're fine.
I'm new.
I was being distracted by a bunch of tits trying to do mine. So I was like, I can't.
You're like, what do I say?
I don't know what to say.
What's your Instagram again?
What do I do?
Clever Devil.
Clever
Devil Studio.
I totally probably spelled this wrong. There we go. So I'll do screen share. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Boom.
I'm usually like, there it is. Okay, thanks.
Yay.
Talk about your stuff.
All right. So Clever Devil Studio. I do pyrography, wood burning. I do custom orders. So you can just hit me up in my DMs on either Instagram or Facebook.
Oh, I'm gonna hit you up in your DMs.
Yeah, there's some fun ones.
So outside of that, I think that covered everyone. Let me stop this real quick. I think that's everyone. Did I miss anyone? No, I think I'm good.
You had no pins today.
Oh, no, I didn't. I talked about the pin boards. I mean, I have my big pin board here. If you guys want to see,
You had
real
no
quick.
pins.
Lizard Weeze's big
That's
pin board
awesome.
used to be
Oh,
gray,
that's nice.
so I had painted the inside all purple, and then it's got the bright orange with it, and replaced and put corkboard in here. It was one of those little photo hanging things, so ripped that out, corkboard with purple velvet. So this is my current project.
I love the colors.
Love the contrast.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Well, that's the
colors are
color.
awesome.
The Weasley
Yeah, the Weasley colors.
Weasley
They're
Potter.
orange and purple. So definitely kind of feeling that theme, which some of it will have Hogsmeade and some of it will have Diagon Alley related pins. And of course the Weasleys in the middle because I have mostly them. I just don't have enough to do the whole board. And there is a limit that I have to stop.
Fillers.
Because I feel it fits with Harry Potter shops will be kind of the overall type of thing.
I love it.
I do actually know what I want to do. Of course, check out Dust Mice, who does do our music for our opener and closers. So check them out on all streaming platforms. And you can also follow us on various social medias. If you want to give any ideas for shows, feel free. Definitely discuss them. Okay. Outside that, have a wonderful Thursday and see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.